What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We're not yet on the Desolation map. I got a little something to show you guys. This video is a little bit different than my usual videos. I want to do some PvP building for you guys today. So I'm going to show you how I do the PvP building. First thing I do is I copy a version of my Desolation map. First things first, copy the Desolation. And I'm going to do this because I want an alternate save so that we can play on this and I don't have to worry about blowing things up, because blowing things up, I will do. You're going to see. I'll show you guys. Just be patient. I'll show you the details of this game in a minute. Then I rename the save. We're going to rename this game mode to Firebomb. Oh man, this is going to be a fun PvP game. The reason I'm showing you guys this right now is because I expect to have a lot of fun playing this game. It just came to me just one day randomly. What I was doing was I was playing some Hearts vs. Minds, and I had incorporated TNT into the game, and that just sparked an idea. It's crazy how like one inconspicuous idea, one small idea, can unlock the door to a larger idea, which unlocks the door to an even larger idea. Let me get my right skin. I don't have my right skin on. Maybe I was recording some survival stories. Who knows? Here we go. Alright, I'm in the prison. This is not where I want to be. Let's get out of here. Let's get out. Alright. So, we want to head to the suburbs. This game is going to take place in the suburbs. So we want to get over there. I already picked out the location for it. All I have to do now is build it. So Firebomb works like this. We're going to have two teams, 4 vs. 4. And each team is going to have a house. One team has this house right here, built by Whiskum. You guys know Whiskum. And then the other team's going to have this house here, built by Row979. You guys know Row. I chose those houses because they're similarly sized. I mean, this one's a little bit bigger. Or is it? I mean, they're similarly sized. This one's already... Alright. Yeah, they're similarly sized. That's the important part. So first thing I'm going to do is build spawn point. And spawn point, I want to be a little bit away from the house. Let's say... I want it to be even for both of them. So let's say spawn is like right here. Maybe a little further back. Alright, right here. Right here. Alright, we're going to make spawn here. So, spawn needs to be... This is going to be an infinitely respawning game, so we need beds so that the players can go to sleep and wake up in their bed. We're also going to need some double chests. How do we do this? Let's spread these out a little bit. I'm kind of using a little bit of the Hearts vs. Minds setup here. This is almost like a play on the Hearts vs. Minds game, but not quite. Not quite. Okay, and then one more over here. There we go. Alright, we got double chests. So now this double chest will be filled with weaponry. So weaponry, we'll do one chest. I don't need to show you all 4 chests. We'll do one chest per side, so you get the gist of it. So first things first, you can... Oh no, I did want to change this, so let's change that. I did want to change that. I want to make these swords one-hit kills. One-hit kills. So we're gonna take that. We're gonna take that, and we're gonna take sharpness 5. Like, I'm not messing around when I say one-hit kills. And you'll see why in a moment. Where is it? There it is. I'm sorry I'm being so, like, secretive about this, but I just want you guys to see. It's better if you see it rather than if I show it to you. So I've got my sword here. Now I need to make copies. Make copies of this sword. We may need to make a lot of copies. So let's make a lot of copies. Right here. This is how I make copies. If you guys don't know how to make copies in creative mode, your mind is about to be blown wide open. Actually, we just need 9 for now because we're only doing one side. Actually, we'll do 18 because we need it for both sides. Okay? Your mind is about to be blown. If you've never seen this before, get ready. So basically what I have here is a sharpness 5 diamond sword. Do I need to rename it? Do I need to rename it? What do you guys think? Nah. Solid had the suggestion of putting red team. I think that works more for Hearts vs. Minds. It's not going to be a factor as much in this game. This game is going to be crazy, guys. You'll see. So what we do is we put the thing we want duplicated in the item frame. And then we come through and we break the block. And guess what? There's a lot of lag. There we go. So now we have a bunch of diamond swords with sharpness 5. If we had renamed it, then the same thing would have happened. It would have been a direct copy of whatever named sword we put in there. And that just makes it easier. Rather than having to enchant 100 swords, I can just do that. And I got a bunch of swords now. Alright, perfect. So let's get rid of these swords. They go in here. One there. Let's get rid of them. One there. Okay, we got our one-hit kill swords. This is because I don't want people... If you're close to the... I'll explain more. Okay, next, we need some... I keep getting rid of this. Leave this here. Next, we need some bows. Now, the bows is a... Usually I'll do power 5, and those are easy to make. I just throw on an enchantment. But for these bows, I want power 3. I don't want these bows to be one-hit kills necessarily. So I'm going to see if I can't get power 3, hopefully, in the first try. Come on, baby. Power 2, almost. Maybe we'll add a little. There we go. Add a few of those. Maybe get a 20 out of this. Can we get a 20? 22. Power Trizzle. There we go. We got the Power Trizzle. Alright, get rid of all this. We also need to put flame on it. That's what this is for. So let's put a flame on there. Flame 1 is fine. I don't know why they don't give you flame 2. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know why all of the options aren't available in creative mode. 4J? 4J. Why don't we have all the enchanting options available to us in creative mode? That kind of doesn't make sense to me. Like, of all the things, that's one of the things that really makes no sense to me. Get rid of all that. Alright, now we need to duplicate. Gotta duplicate. What am I doing? Duplicate. Alright, there we go. So we're going to do this again. Same thing. You get the idea. Duplications. Oh man, Firebomb. Okay, I'll explain the game in just 1 second. I just want to get one of these chests filled so I can better explain what's going on. Okay? Firebomb. I don't know if you guys can figure it out. I've told you a lot so far. You know that 2 houses are involved. You know the game's called Firebomb. You know that we want instant kills on the swords, but not one-hit kills with the bow. That's a lot of information. Can you guys figure it out yet? Alright, I don't blame you. I know, it's a hard one. We're almost there. Almost there. Let me just get the bows. There we go. Get the bows. Okay. So now we got our bows. Look how fast and easy this is. I can make games so fast now. Alright. We got the bows. Let's just get rid of all of them now that we're here. Yeah, and that one. Oops, that one's not done. Okay, that goes there, that goes there, goes there. Alright, next is the arrows. Of course, you can't have bows without an arrow. Duh. Doesn't that make sense to you? We need to get rid of this junk here. There we go. And then 2. Alright, after the arrows, we're going to need the food. The food. I'm not going to give too much food. We'll give some bread. Some bread seems right. Maybe 4 bread per life. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but these columns are lives. That's right, you got 9 lives, as you can tell here. Once you run out of lives, you're out of the game. So a life is a column. Every time you respawn, you're going to grab a new column. This is a row, guys. That's a row. This is a column. Okay? So you're going to grab a new column every time you die. Alright, we're working on it. Almost done here. Next we need... What do we need? Let's put on jerseys. Jerseys are important. A lot of the time, people get confused with what the teams are. Red versus blue. Let me put that on here. This will be the blue side. Oh, I need probably to enchant... Oh, no, you'll grab a new one every time. That'll be fun. What am I doing? What am I doing here? There it is. Okay. So we got the blue. The last thing we need... Do you guys remember that the bows have flame 1 on them? That's for a reason. The last thing we need is this. I think I'm going to give 3 per life. That might be high. We're gonna play test this and see how it goes. But now it's time for me to explain this game. So every time you have a life, whoops. You're going to grab a column. Why can't I get this right? There we go. You're going to grab a column. So you're going to get an instant kill sword, a pretty good bow with flame on it, some arrows, some food, your team color, and 3 TNT. Oh, baby. This is how the game works. This is your base. This is the blue team base, this house. Okay? The other team will be trying to blow it up. You heard me correctly. The team who blows up the majority of the house first wins. Okay, this is how it goes. If you blow up the whole house before the other team blows up your house, you win. If you don't have any more team or lives left on your team, then whichever house has the most destruction to it. You see what I mean? I think we'll count the tree as well. The tree's part of the house. This is going to be a fun game, just back and forth. You're going to have to be struggling to work together with your teammates to place TNT and blow them up. I think it's going to be a fun game. It's going to be super fun. The one-hit kills, I chose the one-hit kills because if you're placing TNT, if you get to the house and you start placing TNT, I want the enemy to be able to kill you instantly because, you know, a lot of times I'll see people just rush in without a strategy, place TNT, die, come back, and then try to blow it up. I'm trying to avoid that. I want you to die instantly so that you can't really come in here, place some TNT, and then, you know, give up your life for TNT. Hopefully, if you come in here and you get swiped, you're dead. Okay? So I do want strategy. I don't want you to approach the house unless you have an opening. Your lives do matter. You're going to run out of lives most likely. Keep inventory will be off, so you're going to be able to pick up TNT from dead bodies, and that's going to be a huge asset because, you know, you're going to need a lot of TNT to blow up this house. You know what I mean? You have to put TNT all over the place. I know this house is a little bit, this house is 2 stories, the other house is 1 story, but I think the other house is more space, you know, there's less garden. That makes sense. So I think it's pretty even. And of course, we will play test this. We'll stress test this. We'll get my buddies in here. Where's the spawn going to be for this house? Like behind this house? Like here? I want them to be equidistant. Okay, so from here to here, is that the same as from McDonald's to this house? Let me check. I could do this more scientifically. I really could. No, we got to go further back. I could do this more scientifically, but we'll eyeball it. So maybe over here. Yeah, that's more like it. Like right here. So we'll get rid of some of this debris. This is an alternate save, so I don't really mind getting rid of all this stuff. It's for the love of the game. For the love of the game. I'm just going to do the spawn points just to show you where the other team's going to spawn. We got 1 here. We got 1 here. I do want to get some spacing between them because some people are grabbing the wrong chests and I don't like when that happens. It kind of messes up the game. Hey. And then 1 sideways? I don't know. Get rid of that. There we go. There's the red team. So, I think that's all I'll show today. I'll finish this up and we're going to start playing on this. Expect to see some PvP videos of this game. This is called Firebomb. I can't wait to play this game. It's gonna be super fun. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. If you want to play Firebomb, you need to add me on Xbox Live. You need to join my party. You need to follow me on Twitter. Those 3 things will get you in the game. Preferably, you better have a microphone. If you don't have a microphone, we may be able to work something out, but don't send me messages because I'm not gonna read them. I mean, I'm going to read them, I'm just not going to reply to them, there's so many. And plus now, like, I can't read messages every time because Xbox Live is just being silly. Microsoft, fix your programming. Good God. Alright, that's it for me today. Firebomb coming soon. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.